Define genetic, it is important in fisheries. Genetics can help to improve fishery management. It is a very important in fisheries in terms of develop breeding program. Efficient breeding program will be developed not only to reach the production goal, but it also reduce production costs, improve disease resistant, improve utilization of feed resources, and improving product quality. The history of animal breeding show that principle of selection have been applied for thousand years long before the theoretical background was developed with considerable success. The main purpose of breeding program it is develop animal which more efficiently utilize available feed, land, and water resources. It's a very probable that they will also select animals which are better adapted to the captive environment in the most product will under this condition. Number two, what is the chromosome and chemical based on heredity? It's a structure found inside the nucleus of cell. A chromosome is made of proteins and DNA organized into genes. Each cell normally contains 23 pairs of chromosomes. DNA. It is known as the chemical base of heredity. DNA it is made of a combination of nitrogen based on sugar molecules and phosphate group which are linked by different bonds in a series of sequence. Number 3, explain the concept of population genetic. Population genetic is the branch of genetics that conduct the study of the genetic composition or composition of population. Is combined genetic evaluation, natural selection, selective breeding, static, and mathematics. It make computer and mathematical models and conduct field research to test the models. Number 4, what is the importance of selection in fish stock management? The certain parameter estimate can be incorporated in the stock assessment to produce a variable result under given management. This is variable produce flexibility to manage but also has implication for the stock depending upon where is the range of possibilities the manager of decided. Number 5. Different hybrids from inbreeds and plan and good crossbreeding program. Hybridization is the process of cross genetically different individual to produce offspring, whereas breeding it is a cross of two closely related parents, close relatives who share very similar inbreeding is most likely to cause genetic abnormalities unlike hybridization. 6. Identify biochronologies in fish genetic and determine how they could help increase productivity. Biomolecular allows scientists to identify and combine traits in fish and shellfish to increase production and improve quality. Scientists are investigating that will increase production of natural fish growth factor which is a natural defense compound marine organism used to find microbial infection. 7. Different mitosis from meiosis. Meiosis is process Meiosis is process of nuclear division in eukaryotic cell that occurs when a parent cell division to, to produce two combination divide into five strategies known as paraphase, prometaphase, and anaphase. This is process where single cell divide twice to produce four cells containing half an original amount of genetic information. Number 9. Number 8. Different DNA and from RNA. DNA is a double strand molecules with RNA is a single strand molecules. DNA is stable under alkaline condition while RNA is not stable. And RNA based on pairing and slightly different since DNA use the basic adenine and cytosine. Number 9. Discuss how and why DNA replicates. Replication occurs in three major steps: in the opening of double helix and separation of DNA strand, the framing of template strand, and the assembly of a new DNA segment during separation. The two strands of DNA double helix uncoiled in specific location called the origin, while the DNA is replicates because where its cell divide, the two new daughter cell must contain the same genetic information or DNA as a parent cell. Number 10. Explain the importance of transcription and translation. The goal of transcription is to make RNA copy of our genes DNA sequence for a protein. Genes RNA copy or transcript carries the information needed to build eukaryotic transcript need to go through some process step before translation into proteins. Translation, it is the cure for the transmission of knowledge, protector, culture, heritage, and essential to the development of global economy. Highly skilled translator are key. Number 11, discuss how protein amino acid are synthesis. During translation, ribosomal sub subunits assemble together like sandwich on the strand of mRNA, where they to attract tRNA molecules there to amino acid. A long chain of amino acid emerges as the MR sequence. It's in a new protein. 12. Explain the principle of YY male technology and the process how to produce YY males. Males produced by converting female into male population. Number 13. Explain the different kinds of artificial selection method: mass selection, family selection, and multi-rate trait selection. Mass selection. This kind of artificial selection, which is the simple form, is also known as individual selection. In mass selection, is the best individual are selected from a population for breeding, and the remaining individual are discarded. Family selection naman is all about the family selection is used when the heritability in small and order uncontrollable sources of environmental viruses. And the next is multiple trait selection. The best approach for selecting animals considering multiple traits is the use of economic selection index. The overall breeding goals it is to improve multiple economical relevant traits in by selecting animal using selection index. Number 14. Advantage of breeding. Crossbreeding is used to produce superior fish of grow out production fish, while selection is used to create superior brood fish, one of the most common breeding program. It is the aquaculture is the production of sex reverse brood stock produce monosex population for the growth of grow to grow out